So we have, and now remember also for like, well, never mind, I'll just get to it with the example. So we have a 0.3 kilogram baseball thrown in a straight line. It's at a height of 2.5 meters above the surface of Earth. And it has a speed of 20 meters per second. What is the total mechanical energy of the baseball? So, start off with writing down everything we know. Okay? So we know the mass of the object. We know the height of the object is 2.5 meters. We know the speed of the object is 20 meters per second. And we know G, because G is always the same, 9.81 meters per second squared. And we are looking for EM is our question.
So that we have to find out EP and EK.
That's right. So, what you think to yourself, well, I know EM is equal to EK plus EP. So, first we find EK, then we find EP, and then we can add them together. Now, if you would like to do it all at once, you can, but I'm going to show how to do it in 2 steps, because it's a little easier to follow. So let's do this one first. So we'll put a 1 here. So we'll do this first, then we'll do this one second, and then we add them together last. Okay, so I'm going to do 3 steps. So the first step, EK equals half mv squared. So that's half times by 0.3 times by 20, and the 20 needs to be squared. So take out your calculators. Hi.
So you have to put the 20 squared in brackets?
In your calculator, I would recommend it. Yeah. And maybe, like when you type it in, go 20 squared and close the brackets like that. So let's all type it in so we make sure we get the right answer. Now, most of you have seen, when there's the half, you could just go 0.5 times by 0.3, because a half is 0.5 essentially. So if you want to save yourself that work in your calculator. $60, yeah, you should be getting 60. So this is equal to 60, what's my units? What's energy always in? Joules, yeah. And some of you didn't write your units with your answers. Make sure you're writing your units when you do your assignments. Okay, so is everyone good with that step? Did you all get 60 in your calculator? Okay, let's do number 2. We go EP is equal to M times G times H. So M is 0.3 times by G, 9.81, times by H, 2.5.
Are we doing sig digs?
Not until we go to our final answer. So did you get 7.3575? Does that sound right? Your calculators? So 7.35 blah blah blah. What are my units? Joules, because this is still So now our third step, we go EM is equal to my EK plus EP. So I take my 60 joules, add it to 7.3575 joules. So we should get 67.3575 joules. So is this my final answer? No, sir. EM, now we can think about our significant digits. We are allowed how many? 3, right?
Well, the smallest.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
I guess it's zeros.
Yeah, oh yeah, gotta count those zeros. Okay, so we're allowed 3, so we can go 67.3. Ah, very good, 67.4. See, you guys are getting good at it. Before you didn't even know what a significant digit was. Now you're telling me how to do it. So, see? I told you. Okay, ready for the next one?
You said there was a way to do that one now.
You could have just written it out as one formula. So EM is equal to half mv squared plus mgh, like that, if you'd like to. It's just a lot to put into your calculator, and there's more potential for making a mistake. If you prefer it like that, you can. It's just, I thought, which one do you think is simpler? The one I did?
That one.
You think
That
that's
one,
simple?
it just seems like a lot
Cause
of
different,
sub-steps.
yeah? But Alicia, you think this one is better? Okay, so, yeah, another way to do it, I'll just write it here. If you prefer, is just to do one big step where you go half, you don't have to write this down, but that's putting it all together into just doing one step. But if you don't understand that, just leave it. Just do what I did. Yeah. But if you prefer to do it all at once, you can. Yeah, it's on. Oh, sorry. Can you see it that far? Whoever. Okay, next one. A 55 kilogram high jump athlete leaps into the air in an attempt to clear the bar. At the top of the leap, the athlete has a total mechanical energy of 3.0 times 10 to the 3 joules and is moving at 8.33 meters per second. Calculate the gravitational potential energy. So let's write down everything we know what we're trying to find out, because that's a lot of words and numbers. It's too much. Okay? So we know they have a mass of 55 kilograms. That's bad, 55. We know the mechanical energy, so that's EM, is equal to 3.0 times 10 to the 3 joules, and is moving at a speed of 8.33 meters per second. Calculate the gravitational potential energy, so we're looking for EP. Yep.
Could we just do EM, take away EK?
Yeah, we certainly can. So if we set up, starting from our initial question, or formula, EM is equal to EP plus EK. So if we are looking for just EP, we want to get it all by itself. So as you said, Sebastian, we minus EK minus EK. These cancel out, and we are left with EM minus EK equal to EP. So now I'm gonna rewrite this, but I'm gonna put in the formula for EK, okay? You could find EK separately, or you could just expand it. So I'm gonna go EM minus, I'm gonna put it all in brackets, half MV squared is equal to EP. Did you see how I did that? This is the formula for EK. So I just, it's called like expanding it. I expanded to substitute EK means half MV squared. I don't know, does that make sense to you guys, or?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. How is that scared? Does that make sense? Okay. I just don't know sometimes if I'm going too fast or if I'm explaining things well enough, so you can stop me and tell me to explain something. I can try and explain things differently too. Okay? So now let's substitute in what we know. So we know our EM. We were told our EM is 3.0 times 10 to the 3 joules. And we minus, I'm going to put this one in green, half, and we know our mass is 55, and we know our speed is 8.3, and we need to square 8.3.
Is it 8 point, or here is it 8.43?
Oh, sorry, you're right, it's 8.33, yeah. Okay, so there's a way to approach this. If you want to put all of this into your calculator first, and then just go that minus that, you can. Or you can do it all at once. Do you want me to show you how to do both? Or I don't know what you guys want. Okay, let's just try putting it all into our calculator at once. So 3 times 10 to the 3 minus, put everything in brackets, 0.5 times 55 times 8.33 squared, close the bracket, enter. So you should get like 1,091.
Yeah.
Yeah? Awesome. Good, good, good. So 1,091.805. What are my units? Joules. Okay, sig digs. How many we got? 3 is our smallest. 3.00. The other ones are 4. So we have to go with 3 sig digs. That means we have to put it into scientific notation, because 1, 2, 3. So we have to go 1.09 times 10 to the power of 1, 2, 3. Joules, yes.